it. What do you do in your free time? You can write about your hobbies here. Please mention any volunteering community services. Oh, yeah, this wasn't there at my time. Yeah, they have changed the whole application process. And it's really good. Like, you can mention any volunteering community services that you have been carrying out. Okay, it's really nice. I had this list any roles or achievements. I had this one last year. Next, annual income. Yeah, this was there. This was there. You can mention your annual income. Essays. Yeah, this is the most important part of the whole application. You need to be very creative with your essays. So first question is, what makes you a strong candidate for Asia Kakehashi Project Plus? How do your skills and experience align with the goals of this project? The essays are the same, I think so. Like, they were the same from the last year. I'll read out my essays to just help you all. Think of a time when you had to solve a difficult problem. What strategies did you use? What did you take away from this experience? If selected, how will you contribute back to your school community after completing the program? Okay, so let me just read out my essays. There was a question, please use this space to tell your extracurricular activities, and this is what I had written. I am a national level taekwondo athlete with 2 national medals in fighting Kyrgyz, gold in 2023-24 and silver in 2022-23, and numerous medals from state level and district level competitions. Recently, I was also ranked 5th position in PUMSE competition held in Hyderabad under 30 senior category. I also practice other sports apart from taekwondo like athletics, football, swimming, etc. I'm also a national level yoga participant. I also excel as an artist. I won various drawing competitions in these many years. One of them is the 7,500 cash prize in state level painting competition by Ministry of Energy Conservation in 2023-24, regional winner in Khana Khazana painting competition. Currently, I'm serving as the vice captain of my school. Before this, I was the house captain 2022-23. I volunteered for my school events as well as other cultural programs. I also do a bit of graphic designing. These all activities, each teaching a different experience, have built various skills in me that help me to succeed in every field. I proudly represent my school, city, and my state in national competitions, and I am a glory to everyone surrounding me. If selected, I can also be a glory of my country too. So this section helps the selection community to understand who you are beyond your academics. So not just mention about your achievements and activities, also mention what you have learned by doing those activities and how it has shaped you. And another is a question, what makes you a strong candidate for Asia Kakehashi Project Plus? How do your skills and experiences align with the goals of this project? So this was the essay I wrote. I'm reading out. I'll also keep it here. I am confident that my skills and experiences make me a strong candidate for this project. With my versatile talents and a strong passion for cultural programs, languages, and community development, and strong leadership abilities, I believe that I would be an excellent fit for this project. As a sports person and a leader, I learned to build meaningful connections with people from diverse backgrounds with different cultural, economic status, gender, and religion while respecting their opinions. My experience in guiding, motivating, and setting an example for others makes me a strong representative of my home country. Additionally, as a commerce student with strong academic performance, I can contribute to discussions on global issues, economics, and international relations. Through this project and my dedication, perseverance, and discipline, I aim to promote cultural exchange, inspire others to excel in athletic and academic life, develop leadership skills, and help in adapting to diverse environment. I am excited about the opportunity to engage in people to people exchanges. This was my essay. So, while answering this question, I tried to clearly connect my experiences with the overall goal of the project. My advice here is to not just talk about yourself, but also try to align yourself with the goals of the project. This program is looking for students who can engage in cultural exchanges, who have the ability to live abroad and take responsibilities, have the willingness to learn, connect with people, and respect differences, have a genuine interest in Japanese culture, and can represent their country responsibly in a positive way. Think of a time when you had to solve a difficult problem. What strategies did you use, and what did you take away from the experience? So, what I wrote was, once I was responsible for decorating the venue for Teachers' Day in my school. However, our hosting class had a limited budget and no one was willing to contribute more money. I tried convincing my classmates, but since we had exams, no one was interested in helping. Instead of giving up, I decided to think creatively. I gathered materials that were considered waste, such as old cloth, paper, and rings. I also use sports equipment such as dumbbells, balls, and bats to match our theme, Olympics. Despite the challenges, the decoration turned out to be one of the best ever. This experience taught me resilience, problem solving, and the power of resourcefulness. I learned to analyze the root cause of a problem, identify loopholes, and find innovative solutions. As we often say in India, I applied the technique of jugaad, making the best of what's available. And this was the scenario of Teachers' Day of 2024. Just need to be honest with the application form. This was just like a real incident which I wrote creatively in the essay. The last essay is, if selected, how will you contribute back to your school and home community after completing the program? I wrote the following. By combining the experiences gained from this program with my leadership skills, athletic discipline, academic knowledge, and cultural insights, I aim to become a role model for young leaders in my community. My experiences will help bridge cultures between countries, building mutual understanding and collaboration. I will incorporate Japanese discipline, technological advancements, and ethical work practices into educational institutes and professional institutes in India. Additionally, I will work to create opportunities for higher education, sports collaboration, and international projects for Indian students and athletes. By promoting global exposure and leadership development, I hope to inspire students across India to explore international learning opportunities. I am committed to using the knowledge and skills gained from this program for the betterment of my country, ensuring a future where young minds are empowered to think globally. So, while answering this question, try to think beyond your personal growth, like show how your learning can benefit others. Also, try to be realistic and meaningful. Also, I forgot to mention, word limit is important. So, please stick to the word limit mentioned by AFS in the pre-application form. For writing the essays, this is what I did personally. First, I wrote my essays in Notes app on my phone. You can use any Notes app or any other document where you are comfortable writing. After that, I copied my essay and pasted it into word counter website to check the word limit, because AFS is strict about the word limits. Once I was sure with my essays and the word limit and all the grammatical corrections and all, I finally copy pasted my essay into the AFS pre application form. While writing, make sure that your answers are honest and original. Try to include real examples from your life and try to answer exactly what the question is asking. Simple and clear English is more than enough. You need not to use any fancy words. So my suggestion is, don't write directly in the application form. First, draft your essay in the notes, edit it properly, check the word limits, and only then paste the final version into the form. Always reread and save a copy of your essay before submitting, because saving a copy will further help you. That was all about my essays. You just need to be honest to the application form, and I know that every one of you will give their best.